What is up guys, it is Jordan here and welcome back to a brand new video in like a month. I am so sorry with the uploads, it's been all over the place. There's been tons and tons of stuff going on in my personal life. Stuff that I probably will make a video on at some point. I don't know, I'm kind of bored of making those like, oh, where have I been videos, because I am now finally settled down properly and that's all that really matters. I don't need to go over stuff, but anyway, today we're going to be doing a video on a game that I've been interested in for so long. I've been following this game since it was first announced. I played the original, and as with any game that I get hyped at, I have been super worried, but oh my god, am I so excited to be able to sit here and say, this game is amazing. Honest to God, this game is brilliant, and I know for a fact that there's going to be some people that are going to be already talking about the slightly clickbaity title, because no, let's be real, this game probably will not kill, it will not kill Battlefield, it will not kill Call of Duty, so yes, there is a tiny bit of clickbait in the title. I'm sorry, that's how YouTube works, but what are you going to do about it? However, the title is partially true, because if, like many, you are not that excited about the new Battlefield that is coming out and worried and burnt out with Call of Duty, as many are, despite the new mode looking pretty good, then this game may be the game for you, because it's a freaking masterpiece. I'm trying to not get demonetized here, but the hype, man, this game is an absolute masterpiece. Now, I will be making a more in-depth review on this game when I've played more of it, because as of right now, I haven't actually played tons of it. But my excitement right now is at a sky high, and I just wanted to make this video just to briefly talk about my first experience with the game. Now, if you watch any video on this game, you will probably hear the same thing first of all, which is the sound design. The sound design in this game is absolute top notch. It is a solid 12 out of 10, 13 out of 10. It doesn't even matter. It breaks the scale. It is so good that it's just, I don't think there's even a game out there that compares to it. Even like some of the best sound mods for like Arma 3, for instance, which by the way are really good if you never use any of them, this smashes it like completely. Everything sounds so good, so realistic, and it's so absolutely immersive. If you have a good like set of headphones or a good set of speakers, then you are definitely going to notice it, because it's absolutely brilliant, and I think it's one of the main things about this game that keeps me interested. I mean actually that's a lie, I love everything about this game, but one of the things I get excited for every time I load up a match is just the sound design. It's perfect. There isn't a single thing that I've noticed yet that I've been like, that doesn't sound right. Everything sounds brilliant, from the echoes of people shouting and screaming, like the reverb on the weapons, distant things, the radio chatter, especially the explosions, like your ears and things will ring after nearby explosions go off and everything's all muffled. It's just perfect, and I will hands down say I think it's better than Battlefield, which is a big thing for me, because Battlefield has always been the king of sound design, and I'm not knocking it in any way. It's still an amazing game for sound design, but I do think that Insurgency does top it big time. The next thing is the gameplay. The gameplay is exactly what I've wanted from a game for a while, which is a good midpoint between ultra realistic and what I would consider casual realistic, which is like Battlefield. I think it's definitely in a very good spot right in the middle. You know that it's definitely quite an authentic and serious game. Like it's not holding your hand throughout it. It's definitely tough, but it's also pick up and play enjoyable. And I think finding that balance for any game is very hard. So I think there's definitely going to be a market for this game, because you're going to bring in the people who want that realistic, authentic experience, and you're also going to bring in people that just want a nice casual FPS experience. So I think this game is in a very strong position to get a good audience with its gameplay, because it does. It's like it's perfectly in the middle of what you would want an authentic game to be. It doesn't, it's not so hardcore that if you pick it up you've got to spend a week learning how to play it, like Daisy or Arma or something like that, which are two games that I do enjoy. But despite that, this game I think is much better because of the fact that it's got that midpoint. It's not overly extreme to being hardcore, and it's not overly extreme to being casual. The gameplay is, it's in beta right now, so I'm not going to knock it, but there are some stuttering issues, and I think that's to do with the netcode. So when you're playing online, you do notice a bit of stutter. Optimization is not perfect, but I have got a video which I'm going to post on this game in a couple of days, which is how I've got around the FPS issues, and I've improved it massively. Another thing this game has, which I think other games that lean towards realistic are missing out on, is a progression system. I'm going to take Squad for an example. I love Squad. It's a brilliant game, but it has no progression to it, and I always end up losing interest, because I mean, as much as I get why people play the game, I'm not saying that it's a bad game because of this. It's just for me personally. I don't like playing just a mission over and over again with no rewards at the end of it, no progression. I'm sure if someone who's watching this loves Squad, they're gonna be like, oh, well, games like that don't need progression. It's all about the experience, and I understand that completely. I'm just saying from a personal point of view, and I'm sure for many others, it's nice to be able to have unlockables to customize your character, to customize your gun, to customize your loadouts and level up and progress. And this game has that. And again, that's what I think, that's why I like this whole balance between realistic and pick up and play FPS, because it does have things to work towards. A lot of the realistic, also more realistic FPSs are solely focused on the experience, like Armor and Squad. They have no progression system. It's purely like you play a match, once that match is over, you go and play another one, it resets, and you know what I mean. You just play it for the experience. There's no progression or anything. Whereas this game does have a level up system with a fully fledged character customizer and the loadout customization system as well in game, and it's a solid system which I think is going to keep people interested for a long time, which I'm super excited about. Quickly want to touch on the modes as well. It's got 3 very good main modes. There's sub sort of game modes inside these, but you've got co-op, which is, as the name would suggest, a co-op mission, which I'm very happy they included because I love playing co-op with my friends. I'm definitely going to get Bubba Fabes involved so we can do some co-op missions and play through that together. And I think it's a nice addition as well because, for instance, in Siege it has co-op, but they don't really care about it. It's nice to see that the developers of Insurgency have actually paid attention to co-op and really implemented it well. PvP, obviously casual PvP, which is just, I think, 4 or 5 game modes. I honestly can't remember the names of them off the top of my head. However, they are just fancy names for generic game modes like Domination and Team Deathmatch and things like that. But they, again, that's your standard playlist. And the one that I'm super hyped about, which I haven't touched yet because I don't think I'm good enough to get into it, is competitive. They have a competitive system with a ranking system and all of that, and I am so happy because I think that's going to be my focus for a while. And for long-time viewers of this channel, no, I'm not giving up on Siege. I will be going back to Siege shortly. I haven't played it for a while, but I'm also going to be playing a lot of this in competitive because I think this could be, especially when it launches on console next year, this could be the next big thing for, I reckon, in competitive gaming, because it's just such a solid game. It really is. Now, I don't want to draw this video out too much because I don't want to ramble into territories that I don't know much about. I need to play some more of the game before I can make a fully fledged in-depth review, but I wanted to get this first impression out to praise this game as much as I can, because I think I just honestly think this game deserves every bit of praise that it can get to help push it and make it a success, because it's honestly, I think right now it's a shining gem amongst FPSs. I think I've found lately that a lot of FPSs are getting a bit stale and boring, and I think this one is unique, and I'm really enjoying it. I honestly am, and to the point where it's made me come out of my 4-month YouTube retirement, which, you know, I've been like super busy, and then I picked up this game and I was like, okay, now is the time for me to start doing my YouTube again, getting back into it, because of how much I enjoyed the game. I couldn't just play it and not talk about it. Like, I just wanted to talk about it because I had so much fun with it. But I'm going to cut this video off because I want to go and play some more Insurgency, and I've got to get this video edited and uploaded. So, the takeaway from this, if you like this style of game, go and buy it 10,000%. Even go and pre-order it right now so you can get access to the beta, because the beta, even if like the game didn't progress out of beta, I would have got my money's worth already. But it releases on the 18th of September on PC and on console in 2019. But if you pre-order it now, you will be able to play the beta, and you get a discount as well of 10% or 20% if you played the previous game. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, smack a like on the video, and also please do subscribe if you want to see some awesome new content on Siege and Insurgency. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.